These chickens like these mealworms. Great little snack for them. They really like these guys, so I might try to give them a cup or so a day. Throw them down here. Give them something else to eat, so a little bit more variety in what they're eating, but they just devour those every time I do it. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up on what's been happening up here on Muck Mountain. Basically, garden has been going great. Compost has been going good. Been doing a lot of work on the barn, getting that done. You know, this time of year, summer, not only is there a lot to do around the homestead, but my work is, my day job basically has been really busy as well. So, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of update of what's been happening and show you what we've been doing up here and showing the progress. You know, one thing about homesteading is that it is, you know, it's a play as you go type of thing. So you don't need to be this big thing. You can start out big or you can start out small. It doesn't really matter. So we're doing a little bit of hilling of the potatoes. They're growing great. You can see I got these in a late start, and you can see these guys are really growing good. So I'm really happy with that. Peas and then snow peas are doing really good. Our tomatoes are starting to come along pretty good here. You can see some beefsteaks starting to grow, and we got some nice red ones growing in here. Some of the cherry tomatoes are really starting to come out. We've already harvested broccoli, but getting some more smaller buds starting to come back. After you cut the center, you know, usually typically broccoli will grow one big center head. Then you cut that off at an angle, and then you'll start harvesting it the rest of the year by getting these smaller shoots that grow. And so we'll harvest those as well. Brussels sprouts are starting to grow. Cucumbers are starting to come good too. So you can see those are growing well. And then zucchini. So I wanted to show you something with the zucchini. So what's happened with the zucchini here is I'm starting to get a little end rot on these zucchini plants here. Typically what that's from is poor calcium in the soil. So actually I'm going to take and we're going to throw in, I'm going to get some Tums, and I'm going to throw a Tum in by each one of these plants, crush it up and just throw it in here. I don't want to spray it on there because the leaves don't like it, but put it in the soil and see if we can add some calcium to that and see if that stops this end rot from happening. So lettuces are growing good, and pumpkins are taking off, so we'll have some pumpkins this year. So the other cool thing about homesteading is that, you know, although this time of year we're growing everything and we're having a garden and we're producing everything, we also got some natural resources that are happening around here. We have a great big huge long line of some wild red caps and black caps that my girls are picking and eating just about every day, and then we're going to save some and preserve them and make some jam and jellies out of them as well. So I'll show you what I got. You can see here this whole patch. It goes all the way in here, all the way back up into there, all the way down into here. And you can see these this whole line, all the way down and around. So they're all, you know, these are all the red caps, wild raspberries. You can see all the way and all the way back up into there. This whole thing is just all berries. It comes all the way around here. So again, just more berries. All the way through, all the way around. I mean, you can see this keeps going and going and going. All the way back up into there, all the way back, way up into there. So this is like a whole big wild raspberry field for us, which is great. Produces every year a ton of berries for us. And it's just a natural way to get some. And you can go hiking and find these, and if you ever find a spot, put it somewhere and mark it, maybe in your GPS or something, so you can go back. So I'll also let's go over and I'll show you the blueberries that we have. So I want to show you, this was a real small plant by the barn, and I knew what it was. I knew it was some wild berries, so I let it grow last year, and then this year it's starting to take over a little bit. But again, this is all our black caps. So really, it's really producing a lot of berries this year. So this whole thing. And then if we go over here, this is a bush that was planted, a couple years ago. And I have no idea why it's this far away from the house, but anyways, this is all our blueberry bush. So you can see here it's really starting to produce us a lot of blueberries this year. And we get a ton out of this every year, so it's really great. So, and then the other natural resources that we get, but they're kind of dying out, is I had 3 apple trees, one died. I got 2 apple trees, and it doesn't look like we're going to get any apples again this year. Last year we got none. The first year we were here, we got some apples, but this year, I think these guys have lived their life, and maybe it's time to plant some more fruit trees.
So although Haas is retired, he still loves to get out every once in a while and get after the coon, and of course, he loves his evening walks with the girls.
So the other quick update I wanted to talk to you guys about is when I bought this property, this barn was already here, and whoever used it before me used this as a garbage dump. So when I came in here, you didn't tell because there was straw all mounded over in here, but as I started digging that straw out and getting it out of here, it was all garbage for about 6 feet deep or so. So basically, I have dug this all out, both by hand and with the tractor. And then I had some Crusher Run brought up, and I just been filling this full of Crusher Run, bringing it back up. And I'm just down to my last dirt pile. I'm dumping it in here. I'll get this smoothed out, and then finally the garbage is gone, and now it's a nice dirt floor in here. So we'll be able to start utilizing our barn a little more in here. This up in here, and the hay stalls, and even up there. So just wanted to show you. To show you, a few weeks ago we had a raccoon get into our chicken coop and kill a bunch of our little chicks, and a few of our chickens came 2 nights in a row, and I finally solved that problem. But I ended up ordering some chickens, so I kind of wanted to take you up here and show you what we were doing and how many chickens we got. So let's go on. This is the big thing, the big news of the week is I ordered chicks online. First time I've ever done that. So I actually made a mistake and ordered them from 2 different places. I thought the first order didn't go through. So we have 21 additional chicks. A couple came dead in the box, so I cleaned those out. But we got a lot of chicks in here. I ordered 10 Rhode Island Reds, which are the darker ones, the darker brown ones that you see there. And then I ordered a batch of mixed pullets. So I really don't know what I'm going to have with those, and we'll see when they grow up. I'll figure it out when they get older, and we'll see what they are. But some of them are pretty cool. I got one here that's, this guy right here, he's a little tiger stripe guy, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what he is, but we'll find out when he gets older. So life's been pretty good up here, working hard during the day and coming home and working hard at night. And harvest has been going great. First year raised bed garden is, it's producing great so far this year. Really happy with that. The dryness of the summer has really, I think, helped that berry situation out. We've got a ton of berries this year. It's given us a ton to eat, and our blueberries are really coming along. And I think you'll see, in the next couple of videos, I'll probably take down one or a couple of those apple trees and get them split up and use them for firewood or at least campfire wood, one or the other. So just thought I'd give you guys a heads up and show you what's been happening and keep you updated on what's been happening here on the homestead. Thanks, and hope to see you again.